And now for our last segment, we'd like to welcome our last 3 execs. So, starting from my left, introduce your name, your position, and your year.
Hello everyone, I'm Tanvi. I'm this year's KUS president and I'm in my 4th year.
Hi everyone, my name is Grace. I am this year's VP Academic and I'm also in my 4th year.
Hello, I'm Izzy. I'm this year's, should I say interim? Interim, as of right now, VP Finance, and I'm also in my 4th year.
Amazing, welcome to the pod.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely. We wouldn't want to have anyone else.
I'm back.
To round 2.
Round 2, guys.
If you guys don't know, she was the podcast horse. The podcast
Horse? Yeah.
You were.
She was a podcast host last year. Mm-hmm. And so to start us off, I just want to know some of your kid advice. If you want to start, Tanvi.
I'm not ready yet.
How about Izzy? Do you want to start off with some kid advice?
Kid advice. Is this like in general? Like,
Yeah.
Do everything that kin has to offer. I feel like a lot of people miss the opportunity to like, well, for one, be part of the KUS. That's one thing. Like another would be like, people also don't take opportunities to like volunteer with kin. Like example, Active Kids, Bodyworks, or like to even do some lab stuff with a lot of the profs. And I like hear so many stories of people being like, oh my god, I didn't even realize this was a thing, like I should have done this. And I feel like a lot of people just miss that and they always like regret it after when they graduate. So yeah, do everything that kin has to offer. At least one time. That's what I say. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Wow, that was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was basically what I was going to say. Like, get involved. It doesn't have to be, I mean, please make it with the KUS, but get involved somewhere, even if it's not the KUS. Like, build a community on campus. These years are just such special times of our life. It's going to go by so fast. It's gone by so fast. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
So make the most of it. Make memories. Say yes. Like, show up even when you're scared. Push yourself out of your comfort zone because it's going to be over in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna piggyback off of what my amazing
Same
said,
thing.
but I will say, just say yes to things. Not bad things, but say yes to things that your heart's like, oh, I think this is gonna get me somewhere good. Mm-hmm. Whether that be like if your friends are asking you to, oh, let's go someplace after class, just say yes to it. Mm-hmm. Whether that's like, oh, hey, want to come out on Saturday for this amazing event, just say yes to it. Like, you won't regret it. I know, like, oftentimes we're like, but like, who will I talk to there if my friend leaves me? I'm gonna have no one. That was literally me all my 1st and 2nd year. But in my 3rd year, I started saying yes to more things, and like, look how far it's gotten us. So say yes.
Yeah, Tanvi knows so many people. We were at the garden party, and she said hi to like every single person. Like,
We walk one way, she says hi, she turns around, sees someone else we know, she's like, hey.
Yeah, I think I studied there like 3 times, and all 3 times were with other people. With like a new person each time.
But I went there with you guys.
Yeah, I know.
so now
was
she's
the
the
first
friend leaving the people she brings.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
No, I think that's really good advice. Like, if I had that in my 1st year, I would have done more. But now you guys know. Our second question is, what's the first time you got in trouble? And we'll start over here with Izzy.
And this can be like parents, school, anything like that. Like, just tell us
A bit scandalous.
a little bit about your delinquencies. Just so we can make you a little bit more human.
I think I was like maybe 3 or 4, and then my sister and I were in like our living room, and you know how you used to have like those physical photo albums that like were with a clear cover and you could like flip through them all. Mm-hmm. My sister and I grabbed a marker and started drawing on them, not on the actual photos, but on like the photo album. And I just hear my mom go, oh my god, she's like screaming, she's like, what are you doing? Ah! She's like getting so mad, and Monica and I were like 4, so we were like with the marker, and we were like, drawing, like, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, it's fine now because all the pictures are still there. It's
Nice.
just like the cover. She was like, my expensive photo album. But yeah, that's the first time I like actually remember getting in trouble.
What did you draw? Were you just like scribbling, or were you drawing like little mustaches and stuff?
No, full scribbling. Just
Just like
yeah, just like
tearing it up.
I know one page, my sister and I literally covered the whole thing with just marker.
You
like
gave-
it's like fully blocked with marker.
You gave that like the Barbie doll treatment.
No,
Where,
I
you just like tear it up, you rip hair off.
I did. I really did. It was kind of fun. I won't lie. But also, like, I've never touched a photo album since then. So that's...
Grace, don't let her anywhere near that KUS
Yeah.
photo album.
No, I won't, girl. Trust.
It's on her desk right now.
Oh.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Intern VP Finance.
Not for long, guys. Bye-bye.
My first time getting in trouble, my parents were on a trip. They were going to China. And so they were gone for like 2.5 weeks. We were staying with my grandparents and we went to like a little day camp. And we got like a temporary tattoo. And I put the temporary tattoo on. My grandma was not having it. And I had to like scrub it off with like this like scrub. But like she actually can't say anything because she grew up in South Africa and she used to take bottle caps that she found on the street, rusted bottle caps, and like press them into her skin to make tattoos. And now she's getting at me. Like,
Real.
oh,
Real.
And then once, I didn't get in trouble. I almost got caught for this, but I was in like a little girls group, and at the end we could like sit in a circle and like share prayer requests. I wanted to have something, so I like raised my hand, and I just like started making something up. I said that my aunt and uncle who lived in Edmonton, their house burned down, and the baby that they've been trying to have for years died in the fire.
What did he say?
I was like 5. I was lying. Oh, that was straight BS. I don't know if I can swear on this. And I didn't get in trouble. They almost caught me, but then I lied again and said it wasn't my aunt and uncle, it was my best friend's aunt and uncle.
Oh, smart.
Because they started confronting my parents, like, hey, sorry. So that was an almost, but
That's
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's a crazy story to
I
come up when you're
know.
5.
I know.
No,
Just so I could get attention.
No, the best way to like make up for lies is like another lie.
Yeah,
Yes.
duh.
Like there are so many lies I've told that are just
I
like,
don't support this.
Okay, no, there's so
That's
many,
my kid advice.
Line covered up with another lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's the best way.
Fake it
Have
till
you
you
ever
make it.
covered up a lie with a lie?
Like probably like this morning. I think I like just lied to someone this morning. I'm not pathological. It's just like white lies and stuff. This is why.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Like I'll be like, oh, it'll take me like 15 minutes to do this.
Right.
It'll take me like 5 minutes. I just want to have extra 10 minutes. Like,
That's fair.
Those are small little lies.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
and then,
mental health.
Yes. Yes. You're putting time aside for
Yes.
yourself.
Or you can
you're
just
not
say,
hurting
hey,
anyone.
I'm gonna be done in 5, but I need 10 minutes to myself.
No, but like, realistically, I'm just like doom scrolling. Like I'm just like on TikTok or Instagram.
That's
Just,
time
like,
for yourself, though.
I guess.
Self-care.
Yeah. Okay. Can we move on?
I don't remember like a time I got in trouble when I was little, but I remember this very distinctly because it was very traumatizing. But basically, my sister would get like these notebooks to like read at home. She was, I think, in grade, I don't even know, 2, 4, somewhere around there. She was young. I think I was around 10. And she brought it home and she loved this teacher. And I just was like, she wasn't doing her work, so I took her notebook and I was like, I'm going to start drawing on this and I'm going to say you hate this teacher if you don't read this book right now. I was a mean So then she like starts to read, but then she like puts it aside, but I'm like, gotta name drop. I was like,
Drop
no.
the last name.
I was like, no, you gotta read this book. So I literally wrote like very lightly with a pencil, I hate the teacher's name. And then I thought in my head, I would erase it before she goes to bed, like before she puts it in her bag so she like goes to school tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I wake up, it's literally like 9 a.m. It's my second class has started. I get called to the principal's office. It's like, Tanvi, come down to the principal's office. First time being called down to the principal's office, and I'm shaking walking down the hallways. And I go there, and my sister's sitting on the chair, like, across from the room, and, like, it's literally the vice principal is sitting there. And then I walk into the room, and she fully was like, why would you write this on her notebook? You know how expensive these notebooks are? And then she made me sit there, gave me an eraser, and made me erase it in front of her. Yeah, that was a dark time in my life. But yeah, that's one time I got in trouble very badly.
That's really
How old were you when this happened?
Like 10, 11.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, like I was in elementary school. I think I was in grade 7. Or no, that's not
No,
true.
that's
not-
like, you're like
that-
5th
what?
grade.
No, grade 5, right?
Grade,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say
Yeah.
grade 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay, school is different everywhere, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome, great answers, everyone. I was very excited when I was hearing these. I'm gonna really like this question, but what is your worst date story? So this could be like a first date, second date, anything like that. But I want to start with Tanvi on this one.
I would say my worst date story would be, I think it was when I drove all the way across the states and we were like going to go get something, and we went to Trader Joe's, we went to, oh my god, what else is in the States? Wingstop.
Nice.
And then we like went to Target, and then we also went to their Walmart because their Walmart has like crazy amazing deals. And I was just having like a bad day, and I got like no help, no support. No one asked me if they could pay for the gas, and I was like, oh, so I just drove there, paid for everything, came back and dropped them off, and I was like, okay, nice. But yeah, I was just rubbed in the wrong way a little bit.
That's just community work at that point.
Yeah,
like-
no, literally,
Yeah,
like I was babysitting. I'm not
Charity
even
work,
kidding.
yeah.
And then I got back and I was like, oh, maybe we should like unpack everything, make a little video, you know, taste test all the cool things we got. No, it was like, can you drop me off? And I was like, okay. I guess you didn't have a good time. So then I just dropped them off and I went back to my home.
You became like a chauffeur.
Yeah,
You just took him across the border, took him back.
yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Kevin.
That's okay, guys. It only got uphill from there, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So it got harder?
No! Like, it only went up from there.
Okay.
All positives after that.
Okay, good.
Do you have one?
Mine's really bad.
Okay, go.
Mine's really bad. I'm pretty sure, like, Tanvi and Ash probably know this one. I don't, or maybe not. They're laughing because it's really funny.
Is this the...
And I called them right after this happened. So this is like maybe the third day with this guy, and he was really shy in the beginning, and I was like, oh, maybe I should just give him a chance, it'll be fine. And then he was like, okay, let's go to Ramen Danbo. If you guys don't know, Ramen Danbo is the one on West 4th. It is so freaking busy in there, and like he was
Don't
like,
go. Don't go. It's like
literally
it's
so
horrible.
busy.
Don't go. I like to go, but you shouldn't go.
Go to Kinton.
Go to Kinton. Never go to Dombo. Never go to Dombo. Please don't.
Yeah, please don't go there. Yeah, so he was like, let's go, and he was like, let's go Saturday night. I'm like, are you kidding? Saturday night to Ramen Danbo on West 4th. Yeah, no, we're not getting in there because they don't take reservations. You're dumb.
Yeah.
So I told him that, and I was like, hey, by the way, we're probably not gonna get reservations, but we're gonna wait. And he's like, no, that's fine. So I'm on the way there, and he calls me, he goes, yeah, so it's a 2-hour wait. And I was like, okay, yeah, so let's figure something else out. I'm almost there. If you have an idea before I get there, let me know. So I get there. He hasn't thought of anything. And I'm like, okay, great, now I'm gonna have to think of something. So I see like another noodle shop, like literally just a few blocks away. And I'm like, let's just go there. So we go there. First straw is that he lets the door shut behind him.
Oh.
And I'm walking behind him.
Oh.
I mean, like, fair. Like,
Well,
No,
Not fair.
I don't know about that.
I would do that to you, but I'm doing that because like it's funny.
it's
We're
funny.
friends.
Yes, it's funny,
Yeah.
and we're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a date, so no. And then the second straw was when we were eating, I was like, okay, let's like split. Like, I don't mind splitting it with you. Like, obviously, he asked me on the date. Like, my logic is if you ask me on the date, like, you pay, but like also I'm not opposed to paying. So it's like, fine. Like, I will pay for myself. Like, I don't care. So I was like, okay, let's split. And then he goes, yeah, just e-transfer me.
Sorry?
He said e-transfer me.
Nah.
And I was like,
No.
we can just ask the server to split the
Yeah.
bill so we can pay separately. So I go up to the server, I'm like, hey, can we split? And she was like, yeah. Yeah, so that was the second one. And then the third one, he was like, where do you want to go next? We're in his car. And I'm like, I don't know. You asked me on this date. In my head, I'm like, you asked me on this date. You should probably know where we're going. He was like, okay, let's go to Stanley Park. So he's like, Stanley Park, it is Saturday night at like 7:30. And I'm like, okay, let's go to freaking Stanley Park, whatever. So we're driving on the way there. We get there. It is like kind of drizzling. So I have a jacket on and it's like fine, but it's also really freaking cold. And we're walking, and he's like, oh, I know a spot. Like, sure you do. He's like, I know that.
They never know a spot if they say that.
No, they don't. Like,
Don't
pro
trust
tip,
that.
They don't know a
Pro tip,
spot.
don't trust that.
We literally walk for 25 minutes to find one singular bench, and he's like, yeah, like, this view is really good. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's really the same view we've seen the past 25 minutes. Why? So we sit down. I'm trying to hold down this conversation because he's really shy or just does not like to speak. Like,
This is the third date, right?
this is the third date. I
Okay,
tried to
no
give him a
excuses.
chance,
No
and I was.
excuses.
and I
You're
was-
trying to give him 3 chances.
Three
yeah,
chances.
3 chances, guys, and it was so bad. And then he just like, you know, when you pause and let people like reply back and say things, nothing. I literally would just keep quiet for like 2 minutes and nothing would come out of his mouth. So I was like, okay. And he cuts me off like when I ask him a question. I'm about to ask him a question so that I can get him to speak to me because this is so weird. And he's like, okay, I really need to pee. And I'm like, where are you going to pee at 8:30 p.m. in Stanley Park on a Saturday night? And he's like, well, there's a bathroom like 5 minutes away, so like, let's go. And I'm like, okay, so we walk. 5 minutes, we get there. And oh my god, it's closed. It's locked. It's literally locked because it is 8:30 p.m. on a Saturday in Stanley Park. Of course, the public bathroom's gonna be locked. So he's like, okay, you stand here off to the side in the dark while I go pee in the bush. So this man literally leaves me in the like side where it's really freaking dark. And I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? And he comes back and he has the audacity to ask me for hand sanitizer. And then, yeah, after that, I was like, this is not it. And in the middle, all of that, when he was, like, leaving to go, like, pee, I was texting Ash, Tanvi, and a few other people. I was like, guys, get me out of here. I can't do this. And they were like, do you want me to pick you up? And I'm like, no, I'm going to tell him I'm going home because I can't do this.
I got a text from her roommate, actually, at that time, being like, would you be able to pick her up if needed? And I'm like, yeah.
That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. Yeah. And then in the car, I was like, oh, so nice, like, meeting you. I just don't think it's going to work out. Like, you're great, but just, like, not what I'm looking for.
Was he great?
No, he wasn't. That was, guys, cover a lie. That's a pro tip, lie. So.
Wait, what was his reaction after when you were like, no fourth date?
He was like, yeah, like, that's fair, and, you know, like,
Fair enough.
like, he's like, I had a good time with you, and I was like, thanks so much. Yeah, that was probably the worst one, and I still get jokes to this day of people being like, you want to pee in a bush? And I'm like, no. Nope. Yeah, that's my worst one.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
I'm
Yeah.
like, jaw drop. Mine's on the floor, actually, for everyone.
I'm sure there are worse, though, to be honest. Like, that's not so
That's
so
still
bad.
pretty bad.
Yeah. Don't invalidate your bad date by saying other dates are worse.
Yeah, it was not great, but hope he's doing good.
Can we say his name?
Do
No,
you?
we should say his name. We should say his name.
Name drop.
Hopefully he's not peeing in bushes in other dates.
He definitely is. Let's be real.
He probably is.
Yeah.
Sounds like behavior.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Do you have any?
Okay, I've probably told this story before to some people, but I was going with this guy and we were dating, and I was like gonna go over to his place and then we were gonna go out after. I had to get socks. I really needed Aritzia TNA socks. Like, if you know, you know. Those socks are so good. And so I went over and we were like dating, and we had like a little disagreement.
Sorry, as opposed to just dating.
Well, it wasn't like we were just going out, like we were boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, that's just dating.
No, sometimes you could be dating, but not.
No, it's
Not like they're in a relationship, so they're dating.
Okay. Okay.
However you want to refer it.
I'm a
Anyway, so
guy.
I
Man,
go-
guys.
Okay.
So I go over. We had like a little disagreement the night before, so we were gonna talk it out. And so we're talking, and he has an iPhone note. And he starts sobbing.
Oh.
Like, this grown man, first off, he was 3 years older. So there is a grown man, like, sobbing in front of me. I was, like, 18. And he tells me that he, like, cheated on me.
Oh.
And I know. He starts crying. I start consoling him. I'm like, oh my God. You're like, it's okay. Like, I forgive you. Like, don't cry. Like, don't cry. I'm not crying at all. So at this point, I'm like, do I go home? Like, I should probably go home, right? But I needed the socks, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, like, let's go. So I was going to leave my bag there and come back, but I was like, I'm taking my bag, we're going. So we go, I'm like, what do you talk about on the bus ride downtown? Like, so we literally were just quiet.
Oh, you were busing together.
Oh, we were busing. So we go downtown. What do we talk about? Literally, what do we talk about? So we get downtown. I was like, I need these socks. So now we're in Aritzia, like, shopping together. Then we went for dinner at the Red Robin that's like on top. Don't take me to Red Robin. Actually, we went to Red Robin together and it was
No,
lovely.
because we're like,
We were getting free stuff.
yeah, we're getting free stuff because we have the same birthday.
Yeah. Anyways, so then we had only been like soft launching the relationship, so he decides to hard launch that night. So he like told the waiter it was my birthday, and I was like, no, like literally stop, like literally do not, like I can't. So then like he tells him that I get like the free birthday thing. He takes a picture of me. The soft launch was going so well, but it was at a place where I could stop it, right? And he posts this picture of me and all my friends, because we had like been like, you know, he'd been someone in my life. So all my friends started texting me, oh my God, are you dating so-and-so? I was like, I don't know if I am. Like, are we
Yeah.
kidding? And I like take that down. Then we went to a cafe, and he was like begging me to like stay with him. He was like convincing me, and I was like, I need to go. Like,
You're like, no.
So I went home and ended it like 2 days later.
Yeah.
But that was pretty rough. But I did get my socks.
Nice.
Okay,
I was gonna ask about
I got the
that.
socks. I got the
Yeah.
socks.
I was gonna
Nice.
ask about that.
I don't think. No, these are from Amazon. These are not said socks. Yeah.
Wild.
That was pretty
Crazy.
That's like
Yeah.
To start-
manipulator one.
Yeah. To like start crying, I feel like I did you so wrong. I'm such a horrible person.
After like,
Literally.
he's like full on sobbing, and you're like,
No, he
am I
actually
supposed to even
went
crying?
crazy after that. Like, after I broke up with him, he showed up to my house with, like, I have this, like, favorite candy. It's, like, this Mexican candy. And so he went to the Mexican grocery and, like, bought the store out. And he wrote notes. And he put
all
the
of them?
notes in the candy. So when I opened it up, it was like, please, like, I'm gonna work for you. Like, don't forget about us. Like, he was actually psycho. Like, after we broken up, I like had to drive him home like crying one day. Like he was crying. I'd be like, get out of my car. Like, get out. Like it was.
Gosh.
Yeah, he was really obsessed. With me.
Something. I mean, as he should
As
be.
he should
like-
be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like not like
No,
that.
it was crazy. I got the ick
That's
major.
When you
psycho.
said he's like, I'm gonna work for you. You should have like actually put him to work.
I should have.
You should have like mow my lawn.
I should have.
Do my laundry.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like yeah.
Drive me places.
Yeah.
Go
exactly.
get me more Tianas
Yeah.
in different colors,
No.
different sizes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweatsuit.
You're
While
like,
we're at it.
instead of buying up the whole like store for candy, why don't you
Yeah.
buy out Aritzia for the socks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, I should have been. Where were y'all?
I'm all for exploiting like bad people. Like you know that like do bad things. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Real.
all for that.
Real.
These are great.
These are
These are awesome.
This
They
is
were
all
so-
juicy.
Not
I
like they
love
were
it.
great dates, but like they were like
Yeah,
I'm sorry they happened.
about our first dates.
they were really fun for me to listen
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Tanvi was a driver. Someone peed in a bush, and this was
This is
too much.
a whole thing.
Well, now we're gonna move on to our game, which is finish the lyric.
Oh crap.
I'm going to read this out, and then you're gonna have to guess the next two lines.
Okay.
And whoever guesses it first, you can see it sadly, but whoever guesses it first has to tap the table, but do it a bit gently, please, because our mics will fall off, and there'll be a very, very loud noise. and
You
we
can
don't want that.
you can high five me.
Yeah, you can high five. I'll put my hand out like this. You can
Yeah.
high five us. Okay, so the first two lyrics, you have to guess the next two lines. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side.
I wanna be your left-hand man. I love it when you're singing that song again. I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words all wrong.
Tanvi, what the heck?
I say the words all wrong all the time.
That's one for Grace.
Oh, wow.
Well, he says I love you, not I love it.
Oh.
Ooh, I'll stick with the point.
I love
I think she's saying two extra lines, which makes up for it.
Right. I think so. I think so.
That's one.
Okay. The next line is watch me dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Guys.
These.
Really?
Should we sing it?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
Yeah.
my heart be burning, but you won't see it in my face. Watch me dance.
Oh, what?
Dance the night away.
I did not know
I
those
don't
were
know
the
the
lyrics.
second line. It's the Barbie song. Oh,
She got like the
yeah, I
first.
got the first
Well,
line.
you have a point.
Look at you.
Have a point. You have a point.
I didn't
I'm
know
good
that's
with my
the-
point five.
Okay. Our next song is I'm at a payphone trying to call home all of my change I spent on you.
Where have the times gone, baby? It's so wrong. Where are the plans we made for two?
Yeah, you got the point?
This one, we're gonna switch it up a bit. I'm gonna say the line. You have to tell me the two lines before it.
Bit of a brain game.
Yeah, a little bit of a
I'm gonna
brain
move
game
it down
here.
so you can also read it.
And I'll say it with the rhythm because it's a bit of a harder one. But you were everything to me. Oh wait, how does it go? But it's like, but you were everything to me, and I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, tell me the first two lines.
Two lines before that.
Yeah.
Cause you,
Yes.
cause you were Romeo, I was Scarlet. And my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. And you were everything to me. I was begging you, please don't go.
Nice. I was surprised you
Wasn't
got the
it?
scarlet letter part. I thought people were
Oh,
gonna
I
get
said scarlet feather.
Close it up.
Rewind.
It's okay.
Wow.
I knew the gist.
She got it.
So that's what?
2 for Grace.
2 for Grace.
0.5 for Tanvi.
And 1 for Izzy.
That was so fun, guys. Y'all did great. So, I want to know, what KUS event are all of you most looking forward to this year after this episode comes out? So, probably around early October. Izzy, you want to start?
Early October. Boat cruise.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for boat cruise, guys. It's always a fun time. And there's photo booths, and you get to dress up, and it's so fun. So, highly recommend.
I love Kinformal. And also, pancake breakfast, kiwi pancake breakfast. Always excited for that. Come on out.
Okay, I'll say ski trip. I think last year was the first time I went ski trip. I didn't actually ski, so I just had a trip to Whistler. It was so much fun. I had a blast.
Yeah.
It's just a fun time with all your closest friends. And if you don't have any friends, I feel like that's the trip where you like make your like really close friends, and that's like where a bunch of people meet their like friends for a really long time.
Fun fact, I don't know if they said this, but that is where Chelsea and Shalice VPSLs became VPSLs. They decided to run together. That's basically where they met.
Wow.
And this year, Izzy and I are going to go learn how to ski together.
Wow,
And
really?
so if you're feeling
be
nervous, come learn with
If you want
us.
to watch them
literally.
fail.
Yeah.
If you want to see us face plant,
I kind of want to see that. Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay. Oh, she has her hand up.
I have my hand up.
Oh, sorry.
Hand
Sorry.
up. What about our secret talents? Can I do my secret talent for everyone now?
Oh, we
yes.
can throw one in there,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go. I sound like a goat.
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
I think we should all make noises now. I can do a good crow.
Okay,
go.
do it.
really? That's actually really good.
She's really good.
Izzy, what animal noise can you make?
I can do fish.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Wait, do it and I'll do the expression.
Okay.
I'll be the water. I'll be the water. I'll be the water. Okay.
Yeah, it's your guys' turn.
I can sound slightly like a cat, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
That's really
Wait,
good.
that was good.
That's how I try to lure them out.
Does
It
it work?
hasn't worked.
Oh, okay.
Like usually
I
I
thought
don't
it
work.
worked. I was like,
Listen,
But like
I know
we're
this
on the
was.
way. We're on the way. Thank you guys so much for coming to the pod. I don't think I've laughed this long in a while.
Thanks for having us. This was so much fun.
no, I
Loved
had
it.
so much fun.
No, please come back. Like,
Please do.
I will.
yeah.
If you
You will?
invite us.
Well, if you
Okay.
insist.
Fine. 2.
Season regulars.
No, literally.
Get ready, we all gotta go like this and like cut it off. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.